What's up, guys? We are here today in Jonathan, my good friend's E46 M3 in Interlagos blue with cinnamon interior. We are going to be taking it out for a little rip today. Jonathan's E46 has CSL wheels, CSL diffuser, and a CSL trunk, Dynon intake, which sounds amazing, and it's also got kind of a jumble of exhaust parts, but has Euro headers, Euro cats, both of which are pretty rare and hard to find. Super Sprint mid-pipe, which just adds to the overall tone. I actually think this E46 sounds really good compared to how you can make them sound. That all leads to a Dynon muffler, which is, I think, what really gives this a good tone. So the Dynon muffler actually only has one exit, which is funny. There's two tips that aren't actually functional, so actual exhaust only comes out of one side. It doesn't affect the performance of the car, right?
No, Dynon claims that was like the only way of doing it back in the day. That's like what'll make it sound the best.
Interesting.
Which it sounds great. It's definitely a unique sound, but
yeah, absolutely.
When it's cold out in the morning and I go to start my car and the exhaust steam is coming out of one side, it's
yeah. Quoting Jonathan here, the Interlagos blue is actually one of 400. Love this blue. This blue is freaking beautiful, especially with this cinnamon interior. I think that complements it really, really well. This interior is very comfortable. It's very minimalistic as well. There's not a ton of tech to distract you from driving, so I think this is super perfect for just a driver's car. I always say that if you can't afford a GT3, an M3 is like the next best thing. All right, we're gonna get to driving, get to ripping this thing, so let's go. One thing that I don't really fear in this car that I feared driving an F80 or an M4 or whatever is coming out of a corner. I can floor it in this car, or at least like 75% throttle, and I'm not worried about oversteering, losing traction, anything like that. What do you like about the E46 M3?
Definitely the power delivery and how linear it is.
Yeah, super predictable, you know?
And it's a very easy car to place on the road. It doesn't seem like too big.
It is actually really small. It's funny how big the M3s have gotten now.
Yeah.
Like the G80 is even bigger than the F80.
The G80 looks like an M5 next to this car.
Yeah,
it looks
exactly.
Huge. Power delivery is amazing. And the steering, specifically in this car, because it's a competition, it has a different steering ratio, which helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good car. Hard to beat.
I'm really impressed by the power output and just how quick it is to rev. It's not too quick though.
Right.
It's definitely not like too powerful. I think if you added something like a supercharger, it really would be verging on too powerful. It would lose its predictability, you know? Right. So Jonathan's about to drive. He's gonna be able to give this car a proper rip. I don't want to take it too hard on other people's cars. If this was a press car, then I would totally rip it, but it's Jonathan's
a slightly used press car.
Yes, slightly used with 178,000 miles.
Doesn't get old.